of the biggest tasks most VAs handle are email and calendar management for clients. So if you're looking to land your first client, or you want to make sure you're delivering an amazing customer experience to the clients you have, keep watching and I'll give you everything you need to be successful. Plus, I've got a super cool free resource for you at the end. So make sure you stick around for that. Hey there, I'm Lauren Golden here with a new episode of Free Mama TV, showing moms like you how to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new episode of Free Mama TV right here each and every Tuesday. Running a business is a lot of work, and two of the tasks that can feel never ending to a business owner: managing your email and your calendar. Your clients get a lot of emails every single day and they just can't keep up. That's why they're hiring you, to help them manage that inbox and keep it under control, while still making sure that their customers get the answers and service they need in a timely manner. And speaking of time, managing a calendar is not easy or intuitive for everyone. Your clients are counting on you to help them make the most of their time so that they can work effectively. So today I'm going to show you what you need to know to impress your clients and make yourself invaluable as a virtual assistant. Before we dive in though, I have a quick question for you. Have you ever managed a client's inbox or calendar before? Let me know down in the comments below. Communication, expectations, and boundaries. These right here are your 3 keys to success as a virtual assistant, and soon you'll see why. Now, I preach extreme communication for a reason. Everything starts with clear communication, and that means you have to find out how your client wants to receive information. For example, you might have an awesome color coding system that you love to use on calendars to mark out dedicated work time, meetings, and project deadlines. But if your client isn't a visual person and prefers to have that information written out as a daily or weekly agenda, you need to know that. Maybe your client prefers not to look at a calendar layout at all and wants a daily text listing the tasks she's supposed to work on and when her calls are. On the other hand, maybe your color coding system is perfect for helping your client easily switch between family time, work priorities, and upcoming deadlines. If you don't communicate, you won't know. And maybe your client has no clue what will be most effective and wants you to come up with these ideas. And that's okay. Don't be afraid to try different things and see what's most effective. Just be sure to communicate what you're doing at the outset so that your client understands what's happening and everyone's expectations are clear. Now, when you're managing a calendar, you also want to have some solid processes in place. For example, when someone schedules a meeting with your client, do you follow up and confirm that the meeting is happening? Sure, you might have an automated reminder in place, but is it working? If you're experiencing a slew of no-shows, should the process be adjusted? Maybe for certain types of calls, you need to personally reach out and verify that the meeting is still taking place. Again, you'll communicate with your client and set expectations accordingly. Remember, an automation can work just fine without you. It's the personal touch that you can add that makes you extremely valuable to your clients. If you can find out ahead of time that a meeting needs to be rescheduled, you can protect your client's workflow and help her save her time and energy for where it's needed most. Over time, you can help your client even more, perhaps by suggesting that she designate specific calendar times for deep work and limit calls that interrupt her flow to 1 or 2 days of the week. And then, of course, there's email management. At first, you might just want to track the email that's coming in. How much are you handling on a daily basis, and how much time does it take up? Knowing this information is critical because that way you can set expectations with your client. For example, after you've tracked things for a few days, you can say with confidence that you can handle about 50 emails every hour or whatever you're doing. Over time, you'll probably notice that you're getting a lot of the same types of questions, and you can start building out templates to reply to those emails on your client's behalf. That way, you'll save time because you'll have a ready-to-go answer you can plug in, but you can still provide the kind of personal touch that simply can't be recreated by an automation or bot. By taking the time to work with your client and build out templates, you'll create an amazing customer experience that runs smoothly and makes it easy for you to handle a large volume of email in a short amount of time. When you have a working system in place, you'll also be able to set clear expectations for customers. For example, they'll know that they can expect a reply within 2 business days or whatever you and your client decide. And of course, we can't forget about boundaries when you're managing a client's email and calendar. They might want to be instantly responsive or available 24/7. But guess who's in charge of setting your boundaries? You are. That means that you need to clearly communicate your boundaries to your client, like when you're available, how quickly you'll respond, and so on. Once you've set those expectations, you need to stick to them. So if you say you're going to reply within 2 hours during 8 to 4, be sure to do that. On the flip side, if you say you're not going to reply on the weekend, make sure you stick to that too. If you don't, you can't blame your client when he keeps reaching out for weekend support because you're the person who taught him that that was okay. If you struggle a bit with boundaries, you might want to check out this video. It's important to have boundaries and really stick to them. You need to know when you're going to work and when you're not going to work. And then you need to enforce that schedule for yourself. Okay, Mama, now you know exactly what you need to do to be a rock star VA and tame the email monster. Plus, keep your client on schedule. Now that you've mastered email and calendar management, you might be ready to expand your offerings and start earning more. I have just the thing for you. So grab my free 70 skills checklist, which lists, you guessed it, over 70 skills clients will happily pay you for. It's totally free, and the link to grab it is below this video. Also, if you want to join a community of mamas just like you, I have a Facebook group where thousands of mamas come together for support and action-taking tips and motivation. And as always, if you liked this video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with your fellow mamas. And comment below with hashtag I am a free mama if you're ready to take on email and calendar management as a VA. Okay. Oh man, I missed it. I love it. I love Free Mama TV. You need to be successful. Oh, that is the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. I do all these things. That way you'll cite. Boop. I don't know. You can do this, Lauren. We're good.